Hi, how's everyone doing?
Good morning. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at in the world. And, we welcome you to the Savanh Family Show. And, hey, if this is your first time watching us, my name is C. Savanh, and this is my beautiful wife, my angel, my queen, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi.
And hey, have when we say I love you, um, I do. That usually means you plus me equals us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now let's talk about today how money can get in the way of this and how it can affect the relationship.
Absolutely.
So the big question is this: how do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
And yet, still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated.
that is the question. And this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savant Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. And welcome back. And hey, we are super excited. It's Monday morning. Hopefully, you have had a great week last week and you're ready for this week. And today, we're going to be discussing the continuing our series of why do couples fight and how can you stop it.
Yes.
And today is the topic today is finance, right? Right? What's mine, what's yours, what's ours. Generally, get in the way of the relationship from moving forward, and really can cause a lot of issues in the relationship. And
Yes.
in today's world where we're at right now, so there's baby boomers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where baby boomers really believe that the account, right, money in the marriage really it should be one because that shows a level of commitment,
Yes.
right? And then came the Generation Xers, right? The Generation X, where they they believe that the bank account money should be separated, right?
Yep.
What's yours is yours, what's mine is mine.
Yep.
And then you have millennials now, where it's a blend of both, right? There's what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, and there's an ours.
Yes.
So I think the millennials, but I believe millennials definitely got it right because there's some positive upsides to having separate accounts and having an account that's ours. And we're going to walk you through kind of how we do it and how it's really been very helpful to us.
Yes.
And even though I'm not a millennial, but I love this model because it really has helped in a lot of different areas. And we'll share with you why that is in a little bit. So
Yes, just like what he said, right? In the past, we fight a lot because, we have two different models of the world.
Yeah.
We spend our money very differently. And it's kind of weird, when we were together and we just had one pot of gold together, because then I have to ask him about, hey, if I wanted to buy mascara or like eyeliner, I was like, babe, can I buy some of these, right? And he's like, man, I wanted to buy something to, like a toy or I don't know, put something in his man cave. It's like, oh, babe, can I do this? But that is actually not the primary thing. The primary thing is when you wanted to give each other surprises.
yes,
There's no way to give surprises because you know exactly what you spend for each other. And I think throughout the whole event, I think we kind of lost our identity. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Do you feel like, you might potentially be losing the identity? That's why you're starting to fight because you're starting to justify, what are you spending? What am I spending? What is your money? And then I know that, for women, you obviously feel very empowered. It's like, yeah, I'm controlling all the money, right? But at the same time, for the man, it's like, wow, I work so hard. And, oh, man, every week I only get $200 of my pocket money. And I was like, no, that's not what I want for my husband. I want him to feel powerful. I want him to execute. Because, again, he worked hard for that money. Why can't he spend it, right? We have the same idea for my children, too. If you really work hard for that money, if you want to go buy toys, that is completely up to you because you earn it. You make the decision for what you want to do.
Exactly. And if you have not watched our previous episodes, this is why do couples fight and how can you stop? It's probably going to go a couple, two more episodes or so, or three, somewhere around there. But, there's previous episodes. We have ran already 7. This is episode number 8. So if you haven't watched the previous one, please do. We have some really great content there. And, we're really super excited about, some of the things that we're really involved in. So below we have links for you. So if you really like what you see here in us, in our channel, in our show here, there's more training for you below. So when you click on the link, you're not only going to learn more from us, but you're also going to learn more about us. So that link will take you to a site that basically gives you everything about us, our channels, our social media, as well as charities in our homepage, where you can follow us on what charities that we really believe in, how we contribute back, as well as learn more from us. Okay, so we have different platforms that we are giving you so much more content, adding so much more value. Okay, so let's get started. So here we have 3 tips for you we're going to share today. The first tip is how can you stop this fight, right? The potential fight. If you're just now starting off in your relationship, your marriage, then it's a really good idea to kind of set this up in the future. And if you're currently in one, then this is a great idea for you to maybe implement and change to, right? Make this shift and really implement this into your life. So first thing is have a future account. Right, that's the first tip we have. Have a future account. What does that mean? Well, this is an account where you dedicate for future, right? Future retirement, future children, things that have to do with children, colleges, anything future, anything big purchases that you want to do, or investments that you want to do. This is a really good account. It could be an account that generates, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10% return. Maybe it's an account that's in the stock market that is a safe, right? This is your bucket that is really a safe bucket, right? A security bucket, right? It's not an aggressive bucket where it's just consistent. Market's going to go up and down, but overall through the history of leaving it in there to compound, it's going to generate you a 6, 7, 8% return, right? Consistently. And that's really what this future account is. So it's very, very important. This account is an account where you can say, okay, we want to do this with the kids, or we want to make this large purchase, or you know what, gosh, let's talk about retirement. We have enough money in our future account to retire. We feel financially free and secure now. We have some financial freedom. Maybe this is what that account does for you.
Yes, absolutely. We actually learned this from Tony Robbins' event. The basic minimum standard is to shave 10% off from every week, every month that you're making, and put it in that future account. That obviously will help you with, just in case if something, that is unexpected happened, like COVID-19, nobody really expected it. Luckily, we do have some savings, so nothing actually impact us compared to some of the people that we heard from the news, like they have to get the school system to provide them meals for the children, because that's what they're counting on, right? So again, we're very blessed about it. And then we will do another video about it, right, babe? Regarding about how to invest, every week, and what is the compound interest. And if you guys are interested to listen to it more, Money Master the Game with Tony Robbins is obviously a must read for you. But again, especially for women, I think, the certainty, the safetiness, the safety net, a saving account is definitely a must. For Asian, the mom and dad always tell us, hey, you have to save money just in case if something happens. So I really believe in a future account, just in case if we need to do something, we want it to be fun, or if something really happened and we need to take care of each other, at least we have this money. So that, again, what is the number one reason why people, couple always fight? It's all because of money. But if we have planted it out, planting the seed, putting it in a future account, if something happened, we'll be all set. At least we're not going to be fighting about money.
Yes, and this future account, you decide, right, as a family, as a couple, what you do with this account. My wife had brought up, Phyllis said savings account, or investment account, right? So you have to decide where your level of risk, or your level of your mindset in terms of that future account is different for everybody. So this is definitely something you want to talk about. Why do I say that? Because if you're talking about a savings account, it's not going to generate a lot of interest, right? But it's safe, right? You could stick that into a bank, maybe get 1%, right? But it's safe. That's a savings account, right? And then there's the model of, I don't want to do a savings account. I want to make this account an investment account where we put it in the stock, we put it in investments, but they're safe investments. They're calculated, investment decisions, right? Where, look, we're not going to lose money, but we're not going to make, 25%, 20% return, but we might make 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. But in the long run, it's going to compound and grow. So
Yes.
a lot of people are shifting from especially just like Robert Kiyosaki talks about, right? We were groomed or trained or conditioned to save money. Well, he comes out in totally different mindset and said, why are we saving? We should take that money that we have and invest. How can we compound it? How can we make investments in it? So this how you have to really decide if you're going to save or invest. Okay.
Yes.
And then the second one is have an R's account, right?
Yes.
And what is an R's account? Well, this is an account where your day-to-day living, day-to-day bills, your budgets, that you have are together, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where the light bill, the grocery bill, the going out to eat dinner as a family bill, all that stuff that you guys do together that on your daily or monthly budget that you have set aside already. So this is a really great way of managing your money as well together.
Yes, it will usually be about maybe 50 to 75% of the income that you do in average. If we see all the couples they are doing it. So then that way, again, obviously your bills is being covered, all the day-to-day stuff obviously is, both people deposited through your paycheck or through your payment or whatever. And then, and you just use that as a core account. And obviously the good news is obviously everybody can keep track of it. Okay, I seen that you have went to TomTom today. Maybe I don't have to go buy groceries because I just see that you must have bought a lot of things, right? Yep. And it's something that we can obviously monitor it together just in case if there's a fraud or anything like that. It's going to be in there. And it's a great conversation. If it's an investment, like, we just went to leadership. If that's something that we're going to, benefit together, we're going to buy it together in that account.
In that account, yeah.
So, it makes us feel really good because now we know that, okay, this is our thing. So we are doing it together.
Yeah, and that R's account really can be quite fun, right? Because you budget everything out, right? You budget your vacations is in this fund, right? In this account. So little mini vacations, learning experiences, you want to go to seminars, go to Tony Robbins events or, whatever events that you want to do or take an online course, that's in there, right? And the reason why I say it could be fun is because let's assume that you were able to save money that month, right? You didn't, you budgeted X amount to go out to eat or X amount for groceries, X amount for something, and you actually got a better deal and saved money. The reason why that account could be fun is now that extra money at the end of the month, right? You can be like, what do we do with it, right? Maybe it's a spontaneous vacation that you guys take a day. Hey, let's go somewhere for 2 days. We were gonna buy that thing for this much, and we ended up getting a great deal for it, and let's use that little bit of money and take a spur of the moment vacation or buy something for each other nice, or something for the house, whatever it is, right? So that's why that account could be very fun. It's like Monopoly money where you can kind of manage and make money together, right, in that one account. So it can definitely be a game. Okay, so and then the third tip that we have for you is have a yours and mine account.
Yes.
Separated, right? Why is that important? And then don't, and this is one of those accounts where don't manage it together. Don't get alerts. Oh yeah, you can have your account and I'll have mine, but that's, every time you purchase something, I want to get a text alert. Well, that's not the point of this, right? The point of this account is very, very simple. Everybody loves surprises, right? Yep. Everybody loves gifts. Everybody loves, you want to add some variety to your relationship, to your marriage, to your love, right? And this account is helpful with that, right? You want to go to K Jewelers and buy, your honey a nice, beautiful bracelet. Like you do that, and then she doesn't even need to know. And then you show up on just randomly that week and say, hey, I went to K Jewelers for you. That, instead of like, oh, I already knew you went to K Jewelers. Like, it's like, really? Like, it doesn't make sense. And so that's really,
ask us how we know.
Yeah.
That happened with us.
Yeah, before. Yeah. And it takes a whole fun and surprise away. But this account is not an account where this is an account where if you have extra funds and you made it, you invested, whatever it is, you made money, and that's an account that you have, and you get to spend it however you want, right? And the partner should be like, oh, it's cool. You bought a motorcycle, for example. Yeah, let's assume you bought a motorcycle. Cool. Where did you buy it from? From his account. Awesome, right? Because he did something there, or she did something there. She bought a new ring. It just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's extra money there that's yours.
Yes.
Right. So that's why it's so important.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I love to buy gifts for my baby here. However, the seven language, the five love language actually gives is actually mine. I just love a lot of gadgets, and I love to help him get better with the day to day tasks. Like I bought this iPad that he's using, with the the Apple Pencil that he's using. But again,
Love it.
I'm getting it using my own money because it feel good, right? That I am buying something for him, and it feel good. But it's coming from my account,
Yeah.
and I don't have to ask
And I
him
didn't know.
for
It showed
permission.
up. Yeah, it showed
Yep.
up, and I was surprised, right? I was like, oh,
Yes.
what is this? It's amazing.
Yes.
So, again, this is what that account does for you, right?
Yes.
It adds that variety.
Yes. Again, a lot of time, couple fight because we don't know where we sit in the relationship position. Where are you? Yeah, we're together, but how together are we? Well, we have to be 100% together. However, when that happened, it become like we don't have any more individuality. Even myself, I felt like, oh man, I can't do anything else unless my husband says so. So then I lost my identity, right? So again, I want you to be 100% yourself. And how can we do that? Well, the number one thing that people usually fight about is money. So we would like to give you an insight of how we do it, because now we have a future account. So again, we feel safe. If something happened, we always have the money in there. We have an hours account where we are gonna spend some money together, because obviously we are in union. We spend things together, right? And then the third thing is obviously have a and have a yours and mine account, so that way I can have fun, you can have your own fun. We are not gonna interject with each other and say, no, you cannot do it, because again, I am not his mom.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and sorry, baby, I just went ahead and kind of do the summary.
No, that's
already.
perfect. That's perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you do like
Of course you
this
enjoyed
video, please hit the like button. And
Yep.
then if you have a special way that has really been helpful to your relationship, please share. We would
Yes.
love to always learn, as you
Yep.
guys already know us. We love learning, and we want to share with the rest of the audience. Okay, and then please like our channel here. Why is that so important? Because we really want to add value to and impact your life. We wake up every single day thinking, not just waking up thinking, but all day throughout the day. How can we add more value? How can
Yep.
we give you more than anybody else, right? And how can we just be in your heart, your home, and business? How can we help you make progress? So like it, and then hit that bell icon. This way, when we upload new videos or go live like this, you're going to be alerted every single time we do that. Okay?
Yes,
So
we
we
would
love
like
you.
to remind you so that you can come hang out with us immediately, okay?
Yes,
so comment
yes.
below. If you love hanging out with us, come on in, okay?
Yes. So we love you. We thank you very much for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next series.
Yep.
If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.